Hello, everyone, and welcome in to a surprise match of Roulette Rivals 14 up here in the winner's bracket, round 5. My name is Cabin, surprised to be here, but you can simply call me Cab. And today, the two players who are going up against each other are, to the left, we have Moo, and to the right, we have Scruffy. Two absolute heavy hitters of players going up against each other in this very, very exciting match. We will be starting off in Berlin, arriving in about 10 seconds, moving on to Colorado after this as well. So we have two big maps lined up for us here, as the spin in question is Consumed Poison as the dealer, Assault Rifle as a bartender, Silenced SMG as a technician, Loud Pistol as delivery guy, and a neck snap in the suit with a no target KO for that fifth agent. Here we go. Whew. And welcome in everyone as well. It is good to see you all here. Moo has already loaded in, and Scruffy is loading into the map as we speak. Both players starting off in the suit start into the club itself and moving in to get their stash. So similar strategies, although slightly different ways of executing them, with Scruffy's way of doing things seems to be a little bit faster. Just straight up going into past the booth and into here, as both our players are knocking out club crew guards, and I believe, yes, both of them have eliminated Agent Green with neck snap, like so. Right, that's the fifth agent down for the count already for both our players. 4 targets remaining for both of them. With Moo making the banner shot distraction, and Scruffy having entered this here bar room to get themselves the bartender disguise with Agent Swan walking past them by the pier as we speak. They've made some bullet distractions for the NPCs outside and just now headshotted Agent Swan. So that is 2 agents down on Scruffy's end, as on Moo's end they make the knockout on Agent Banner and get their disguise, making the elimination on Banner as well, Silent SMG as technician. So now there are 3 targets remaining for both of our players, albeit 3 different targets. Targets 1, 2, and 4 for Moo, and targets 1, 3, and 4 for Scruffy, as they just now get themselves the delivery driver disguise. Very, very nice. And making it up to the rooftops once again, as Moo is running around the outside area of the club, disguised as a bartender. They have made it to the bathroom stalls, and I believe they have... That is one of the agents walking out here. Moo will throw out a crowbar for them to hopefully investigate, as they make a shooting distraction for another NPC. And that is Agent Swan on Moo, being by the bathroom stalls, getting eliminated by Moo in question. And the distraction shot that they made earlier was for the delivery driver in question, who's now been knocked out by Moo. Very, very nice. So now Moo is technically in the lead here, making the poisoned cup, poisoning the cup on Moo's end, and just need to make sure to get the dealer disguise in time for that timing. They're about 3 minutes and 5 seconds into the run, getting the delivery driver disguise now as we speak. And I believe we just now got an elimination from Scruffy as well there. Was that Banner or was that someone else? I'm unsure, but they did eliminate them with a Was that loud pistol delivery guy for Agent Banner on Scruffy's end? I might be wrong, but I think so. As they just now... Who's this here target? They're by the security room. Scruffy's by the security room. Actually, both our players are by the security room. In their respective disguises, mind you. Scruffy as tech, Moo as delivery driver, as they knock out both club crew guarding the security room and the club crew agent in question who talks with them. And Davenport is indeed the one who drinks near the club crew start to answer a question in chat, as Moo has dragged the body of this agent to safety and eliminated them with a loud pistol as the delivery driver as so. They only have consumed poison left now. And we can confirm from Dane in the chat that the second cycle is around 5 minutes! Moo got a rip while opening the locker here in the DJ booth. Oh my god! You were having such a smooth and beautiful Berlin! And then just had to get that rip. So now the ball is in Scruffy's court, who I believe is disguised as the drug dealer in question, and is just waiting for Davenport to drink the poison. There it is, 5-minute mark. Davenport has been killed, and Scruffy makes the exit. We can confirm that that is a silent assassin rating for Scruffy, and I believe these are 2 points safely going to them. And, oh, from the chat here, thank you very much for pointing this out. That was a recce. That was a recce spin by 2 seconds. Well done, Scruffy. Well done, Scruffy. That... Oh! You just broke a new record. Well done! Alright, okay. Well, hold on to your hats, everyone, then. Just hold on to your hats, because we had... With that super fast Berlin, we're going to move on to Colorado. 2 minutes until we arrive. As said, it is another Big 5 map. With our bands in question being Dubai from Moo, and from Scruffy it is Santa Fortuna. So that is one Big 5 map we won't be seeing this evening. 4 targets, and we did have a note from Fanium, our lovely admin for this here match. Special thanks to you for doing so. We do have a note from Fanium that this Colorado is a bait spin, quote unquote, which... You have my intrigue, Fanium. You have my intrigue in what that could mean. As well as from Sefer in the chat, mentioning the lovely pile of grapes that you can fall into. Didn't you hear Oh Shit Man just a few moments prior teaching us about how to not fall into grapes? 40 seconds until the spin arrives. Just because of the fact that we had a record last map, I'm taking special note to look at that 5:45 record set by Fanium here on Colorado back in Roulette Rivals 11. It would be very funny if we have 2 records broken in the same match. But we'll just have to see if that happens. Statistically speaking, it is improbable, but not impossible. Let's have a look-see here. For Colorado, it is Sean Rose with a falling object as the hacker, Penelope Grace with a silenced SMG as the scarecrow, Ezra Berg with a shotgun in the suit, and Maya Parvati with a neck snap as Militia Elite with a no target pacification. And we have a restart in replan immediately from Scruffy's end, with Moo having started off in the suit by the bridge, deleting the evidence and getting this elite guard isolated, as we are familiar with. And yes, I see you, chat. We're not going to get a recce from this. Maybe. As both of our players have made it to Ezra's basement and will make the knockouts on these elite guards. There we go. Scruffy getting himself elite guard disguise just by the stairs there. As Moo has now walked up to Penelope Graves, standing by their little computer place, knocking them out like so, and will drag them into the basement as we speak. 1 minute into the run. Scruffy, 54 seconds into the run, just now knocked out Penelope Graves, and, you know, we'll drag them into the basement as well. So that is 2 targets isolated for both our players, with Moo now making the elimination on Ezra Berg. Suit, shotgun, by the basement stairs. Whilst Scruffy... Was that a throwing distraction for this here hacker just outside where Penelope is stashed, although they will get spotted while knocking out that hacker. I believe they got spotted from one of the guards in the kitchen or by the security room. So that is a restart, unfortunately, from Scruffy's end. Leaving Moo with a very an advantage. An advantage. I'm not going to say how much of an advantage, but they are 2 minutes into the run. They are by the garage area, ready by the generator, ready to turn it off, and hopefully get a chain lure on Maya Parvati, like so. Yes, there we go. We will confirm that Maya Parvati will be going for the chain lure set up by Moo. As, okay, alright, Scruffy opting for a peekaboo on Maya Parvati. She will walk down the stairs like so and be knocked out on Scruffy's end. They are now in the basement, in the suit, walking out and getting themselves a Militia Elite disguise. 1 minute and 6 seconds into the run. Moo has successfully eliminated Maya Parvati just a few moments prior, as Scruffy gets the Scarecrow disguise. Alrighty. And they're now moving back to the basement where they have Penelope isolated. Oh, but Moo is also getting the Scarecrow disguise now, having gotten it earlier and just placed down the disguise bag for them to grab. So now they will also make the elimination on Penelope Grace in just a few moments. Scruffy, having made that elimination just a few moments prior, still has Maya Parvati and Sean Rose to get, as that's Penelope Graves eliminated on Moo's end, who now only has Sean Rose left. Look at this on Scruffy's end. Maya Parvati is approaching the garage area. Scruffy is disguised as the Militia Elite. They have a screwdriver in hand. Will make the chain lure on Maya Parvati. That is Maya caught. But Moo is on the 2nd floor of the house. Disguised as the Militia Elite. Will throw out a throwing distraction for these hackers here. One of them will go and investigate it. One of them investigating, the other one standing by the 3D printer. That's another throwing distraction made by Moo to presumably get the hacker who's by the 3D printer away. As just a few seconds prior, Scruffy made the elimination on Maya Parvati and now also has only Sean Rose left. They are running towards the house as we speak. 3 minutes and 5 seconds into the run. Moo, 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Scruffy might have... Well, hang on. They've just now gotten... So Moo has just now gotten the 3D printed mask of Sean Rose. So they can set up the basement exit like so. He has made a throwing distraction on the ground floor here for this hacker, knocking them out to put them in this crate just outside the grandfather clock. Scruffy has also reached the hacker's room and has activated a 3D printer. We have some notes from the chat that Sean's second cycle falling object is around 6 minutes, which would be very good for Moo in that case. 5 minutes and 45 seconds into the run. Just set up the grandfather clock. And I believe, look at this, they're standing in this little side room here, SMG in hand, preparing to just shoot out this chandelier and make the elimination on Sean Rose. Here he is. Sean Rose is by Moo's grandfather clock. That's them shooting the chandelier, and there we go. That is the kill done on Moo's end, and they are running towards the basement exit here. They will exit before Scruffy. 6 minutes and 45 seconds real time, with Scruffy 4 minutes and 50 seconds into the run, still having to wait quite a bit for Sean Rose to arrive to the house. That will indeed mean that Moo will get these 2 points, leaving the score at 2-2, and that is a very safe and very played GG for these players. Alrighty. 2 minutes and 40 seconds until the next map arrives. The map in question being Isle of Scale. We have entered the RNG maps. Just taking a bit of water there. Make sure to get yourselves some water as well, should you feel thirsty perhaps. And if not, it just gives you some extra energy. Let's see. We have a map record of 2 minutes and 52 seconds set by In for Fun in Roulette Rivals 11. Hey. Hey, Pixel Pop, what the heck? What the heck? I see that in the chat, goddammit, I see it. 1 minute and 30 seconds until the spin arrives. Why do I even open my mouth? Why do I even speak? Let's have a look-see here. Some more vague notes from Fanium in the chat here. Okay, first and foremost, Volcat. I can't wait to see an initiate no KO plus Knight's Armor spin. And then, Fanium answering with almost. Almost. So, I can only assume... I mean, like, I can only assume we're going to see an initiate. And maybe Knight's Armor. And maybe also no KO. Oh, and hang on, is Fanium going to leave shortly afterwards so that Yanini is taking over admin duty? That is what Oh Shitman is saying in the chat. I don't know. 3 seconds until the spin arrives either way. And we will see that the spin in question is Zoe Washington with a katana as event staff, no target pacification, and Sophia Washington with an explosion accident as knight's armor. Alright, so I see... okay. Yeah. So we didn't get the initiate that Volcat predicted, but we did get, like, the other things. And that's an immediate restart for Moo. Just getting just whooshed by everyone as an architect start. Oh my. Scruffy also starting off as an architect, mind you. Getting the phone isolation for Sophia Washington. Moo will hopefully also succeed with that. No, they will not. I apologize. That is a restart on Moo's end. But Scruffy, however, has succeeded with the phone isolation for Sophia Washington. And will now throw the phone again for this bodyguard to notice a knockout. Almost went into the room where Sophia was knocked out. And, you know, we had another restart from Moo. Having a bit of trouble getting this first isolation off. As Scruffy dumps the guard into the box, gets their disguise, and will move towards the Constant's quarters, walking down the stairs now, just outside it. Or inside it. But Moo has succeeded with the phone isolation for Sophia Washington. Huzzah! So now both of our players have Sophia isolated. Scruffy has gotten themselves a propane flask. And Moo just needs to catch up on Scruffy's ground here. Will, similarly to Scruffy, dump that guard into the box, get their disguise, make their way out. And I believe they will most likely try and get themselves a propane flask as well. Ooh, where are they going? They are walking down the stairs of the main building. Oh, and then into where the event staff is standing. They will throw the phone for the event staff to investigate and then knock them out like so. Very well done, very well done. So we have differing strategies. With Scruffy making it up to the knight's armor now. They did get caught by the cameras along the way, unfortunately. Having this guard who's guarding the balcony turn around at just the unfortunate time, making a bullet distraction for a guard who's observing the knight's armor. There is a chance... Like, Scruffy is just knocking out all of the elite guards by the knight's armor. I was a bit worried that one of them might be spotted, specifically one by the stairs there, but I think it's fine, as they got the knight's armor and made the elimination on Sophia Washington like so. So now, Scruffy, back into the elite guard, walks down the stairs of the tower, past this here meeting room, and now has Zoe and some camera evidence to deal with. Whilst on Moo's end, they've just now gotten the propane flask by the, you know, downstairs of the Constant's quarters. And they are moving towards Sophia Washington as we speak, passing by the Constant. They also have the katana, it seems. Yes, Moo had the katana just there by Sophia Washington, and now have it on their back as well. Moving down the stairs of the main building back to this event staff that they knocked out. And that's Zoe Washington passing by Janus's grave there, or the preparation for Janus's funeral, rather more specifically. As Moo is climbing the edge of the castle, Zoe has entered the main building. What is the plan for isolating Zoe here? Maybe it is too late to get her on Moo's end. Also on Scruffy's end, 4 minutes and 5 seconds into the round, they're moving towards the kitchen now, it would seem. Still disguised in the lead guard, mind you. Oh, they have a calmer out. to get this here event staff, who's chatting with a female event staff, will use both of their calmer shots for both of the event staff. Speaking of calmer shots, that's some calmer shots being shot for the elite guards just outside the Constant's quarters on Moo's end. Having calmer both of them, now has an elite guard disguise. You will have to forgive me, I do not know what our players... What the players are planning here. The wake is commencing on Scruffy's end. Oh, they have set up that isolation for Zoe. I see. Will place down a weapon for Zoe to investigate just as they're making their way towards the wake. They have a katana in the briefcase like so. They are simply planning on how to do this timing-wise. Because remember, Scruffy only has Zoe left, and they have the kill conditions needed. If they can just get this done, trying to get the peekaboo on Zoe Washington here, as she's standing by the stairs of the funeral. She hasn't been caught. Zoe wasn't quite caught by that peekaboo there, and now she's walking away on Scruffy's end. And that's a rip on Moo! No! Oh, I couldn't quite catch that, but I believe that was by the armor. That was by the knight's armor, and you got spotted by one of the elite guards. Oh my god, Moo! And on Scruffy's end, they are trying desperately to catch Zoe before they slink away. But unfortunately, Zoe will send out like an ARC member to investigate the throwing distraction that Scruffy threw out. And with Zoe's bodyguard having returned, this just turned into a very, very dicey situation for Scruffy. So now, okay, I do not know. Oh, are you kidding with me? Scruffy just now had the Constant approach Zoe for a chat. Just as they were about to make it to this here bathroom, just outside a little custodian quarter, where you can find those two custodians sorting stuff. 7 minutes into the run, having so much trouble with getting Zoe isolated. Horrible troubles, for that matter. I am incredibly sorry. As the Constant and Zoe are still chatting. And there's Blake and Nathaniel as well, just complicating things even further for Scruffy. Like, are you kidding with me? Like, are you actually kidding with me? Oh, but it's okay. Scruffy, having a briefcase in the bathroom, got Zoe to spot the briefcase, finally gets her eliminated. Jesus Christ, the bodyguard is just outside the bathroom, but it's okay, it's okay. Scruffy managed to put Zoe in the box. We're fine, everything is fine on Scruffy's end. Okay. They just need to make the exit now. The skies of the vent staff, going towards the ladder, where you have a bunch of security guards guarding about. We'll make a pistol distraction, and we'll make it through safely and cleanly, like so. 9 minutes and 3 seconds real time. Oh man, okay, GG. GG, well done. Well done. You will have to forgive me for being mostly distracted by Scruffy during all of that. Moo... I believe Moo was doing a similar strategy to what they were doing last run. It didn't have to... And didn't seem to have any troubles of what little I could see. But unfortunately, due to the rip that they got earlier, it was unfortunately a bit too little too late to catch up with Scruffy. Which, to be fair, with the amount of troubles that Scruffy had with Zoe, there might have been an opportunity to possibly catch up there. Although, do take that with a grain of salt. I do not know the exact, like, odds for certain. I may not know the exact odds for certain, but I do know for certain that, oh man, this has definitely been an interesting match so far. This has been a very, very interesting match so far. Now, where... Oh right, I did forget to mention what map we're going to next. It is Paris, arriving in about 1 minute and 55 seconds. I do hear some gossip from the chat that Scruffy is quote-unquote one of their weaker maps. With some here even stating that, you know, we might have Moo winning this map, and thus we move on to a 5th map. Although, we will see whether or not that is true. Because, I mean, like, look on Scruffy right now, with the practice that they were doing. Like, that was fast. 33 seconds. They just completed Paris in like 33 seconds, and you say this is one of Scruffy's weaker maps. You have my intrigue, if that's actually the case. 55 seconds until the spin arrives. And I mean, like, is this really? Like, Scruffy, my dear player, is this really one of your weaker maps? Sure, your lifetime performance may say that you've won this 2 times and lost it 4 times, but is it really though? Like, is this really one of your weaker maps? Like, I'd still be scared going up against you on this map specifically. I'd still get, like, scared. And, I don't know. 3 seconds until the spin arrives. Let's have a look-see at what it is. It is Viktor Novikov with a letter opener in the suit, with a no-target pacification, and Dalia Margolis with a hatchet as a Cicada bodyguard. Okay. Moo has loaded in, starting off in the attic and immediately making their way down the ladder. Scruffy with a very similar strategy, following suit. Pistol distractions on Moo's end will get a bullet impact notice. More pistol distractions as they make their way past, getting a super close whoosh that they manage to get through as they are in the back upper technician area of the show, with Viktor Novikov walking right in front of them like so, getting the letter opener like so from that room, and throwing it at Viktor just like that. That was super cleanly done by Moo. That was amazing! On Scruffy's end, they are opting for the more traditional Seeker of Viktor, and then get them killed here in the Sheik's bathroom. Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. For now, they have a Cicada bodyguard right here that they can get and move on out to get themselves a hatchet and perhaps a Dahlia Margolis as well. While on Moo's end, they've just now gotten the fireworks remote, disguised as auction staff. I believe that is the fireworks remote triggered as well, as they now enter the main room where you can find that auction staff on their iPad. Oh, we'll throw out a particle boost here on those chairs. Here on Moo. Now on the ground floor. Oh, right, they still need to get the hatchet, and that's here, outside. Because now Scruffy, here we go. They've now gotten the hatchet, just outside this tool shed. And I believe they have the fireworks remote as well. Yeah, they had it because they deactivated it a few moments prior. Everyone's looking up at the sky. So they're making it up to the second floor, hatchet in hand. Moo now just getting the hatchet with a bit of a whoosh, but it's okay. They make it through safely. Scruffy makes it past the two guards guarding the stairs safely as well. Dahlia Margolis is smoking on the balcony. This is a very good opportunity for Scruffy to get the kill. Oh no, the doors won't close. The doors won't close, but then they do. Okay, it's okay. We're fine. The door's closed. Knocking out Dahlia like so. Knocking out the bodyguard. Killing Dahlia like so. On Scruffy's end. Will shoot one of the bodyguards. As Moo makes the classic pistol and thrown object lure for Dahlia down to the second floor, but it is unfortunately too little too late as Scruffy makes the exit. Moo, of course, being very, very quick and very, very elegant with that Viktor Novikov kill, but unfortunately being a bit too slow with Dahlia Margolis gave Scruffy the edge needed to secure those match points. So that's that. This was a 40-minute match, and it flew by real fast. A huge GG to both of our players. And as this is a winner's bracket round, we are fortunate in that we will see both of these players in the future. Scruffy, our winner, will be moving on to the winner's bracket semi-final. Congratulations. And your reward is going up against either In For Fun or the Reaper 47. Whilst Moo, falling down onto the loser's bracket, unfortunately, but still in the game, will be going up against... Give me a second to find you. There you are. You're in round 8. Oh, damn, you are in round 8. It's going to be a while until you get your opponent. Your opponent could be anyone between Fanium, Frote, Luke.png, or Volcat. With Luke and Volcat specifically going up against each other first. They may be going up against each other right now, if I'm going to be honest. Yes, they are. It's casted by Sparkles here. Oh my. Let's have a look-see at how that's going. I will try to set up a raid as soon as possible. They are going to travel to Hokkaido. Score is currently 2-0 to Luke. So I will set up the raid like so. And you all say hi to Sparkles now and have a very fun time, okay? Thank you to Fanium for being our admin. Thank you all very kindly for being a very wonderful audience. And have it good. Alright. I believe that is the raid done for those of you who want to watch the match between Luke and Volcat. For those of you who are still here, thank you once again. I'll see you all around.